Hello, this is Angel Leo, today's Bible reading. Today's reading comes from Genesis 24, a bride for Isaac. Yeah, Isaac's all grown up now, and he gets to get married. Now Abraham was old, advanced in age, and the Lord had blessed Abraham in every way. Abraham said to his servant, the oldest of his household, who had charge of all that he owned, "Please place your hand under my thigh, and I will make you swear by the Lord, the God of heaven and the God of earth, that you shall not take a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I live, but you will go to my country and to my relatives, and take a wife for my son Isaac." The servant said to him, "Suppose the woman is not willing to follow me to this land. Should I take your son back to the land from where you came?" Then Abraham said to him, "Beware that you do not take my son back there. The Lord, the God of heaven, who took me from my father's house and from the land of my birth, and who spoke to me and who swore to the saying, 'To your descendants I will give this land.' He will send his angel before you, and you will take a wife for my son from there." Sorry, my son came in. So the servant placed his hand under the thigh of Abraham, his master, and swore to him concerning this matter. Then the servant took 10 camels from the camels of his master, and set out with a variety of good things of his master's in his hand. And he arose and went to Mesopotamia, to the city of Nahor. He made the camels kneel down outside the city by the well of water at evening time, the time when women go out to draw water. He said, "O Lord, the God of my master Abraham, please grant me success today, and show loving kindness to my master Abraham. Behold, I am standing by the spring, and the daughters of the men of the city are coming out to draw water. Now may it be that the girl to whom I say, 'Please let down your jar so that I may drink,' and who answers, 'Drink, and I will water your camels also,' may she be the one whom you have appointed for your servant Isaac. And by this I will know that you have shown loving kindness to my master." Because he wanted a, nice girl for Isaac. Let's see what our biblical scholars have to say about this. Servant, the oldest of his household. Eleazar, at 85 years of age, had risen to steward, or chief of staff, a position of substantial authority, indicated in verse 10. He would have received all Abraham's wealth if he had no son, yet when Isaac was born, the inheritance became Isaac's. So, not only had he loyally served his master despite having been displaced by another heir, but he also faithfully served that heir. "Place your hand under my thigh and swear." A solemn pledge mentioning the Lord's name and formalized by an accepted customary gesture indicated just how serious an undertaking this was in Abraham's eyes. At his age, Abraham was concerned to perpetuate his people and God's promise through the next generations, and he covenanted with his servant to return to Mesopotamia and bring back a wife for Isaac. Matrimonial arrangements were made by parents, and chosen partners were to come from one's own tribe. It was apparently customary to marry one's first cousin, but Abraham's higher mother was to prevent Isaac from marrying a Canaanite pagan after Abraham's death. thus possibly leading the people away from the true God. Do not take my son back there. Should the expected scenario not materialize, then the dictates of the oath were lifted, but the option of Isaac going was summarily rejected because it suggested a nullification of God's promise and calling for the land he promised. He will send his angel before you. A statement of Abraham's faith that the 450-mile expedition to Mesopotamia was clearly under divine oversight. His hand under the thigh, an ancient Near Eastern custom by which an intimate touch affirmed an oath. The city of Nahor, no doubt the home of Abraham's brother Nahor. The steward's prayer manifests not only his trust in God to direct affairs, but also the selflessness with which he served Abraham. His patience after prayer, his worship at answered prayer, and his acknowledgement of divine guidance also portrayed his faith. Water your camels also. Hospitality required giving water to a thirsty stranger, but not to animals. A woman who would do that was unusually kind and served beyond the call of duty. Rebekah's servant attitude was revealed, as was her beauty and purity. Alright, so there's where they're picking out a bride for Isaac, and I guess he was a lucky guy. Amen. Please like and share this word so we can spread it around the world. If you want to help me out, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to help me out even more, go to my Patreon page and become a patron. Thanks for watching. That's all for now. Until next time.